There's so many tanks here. Hopefully we just ambush the crap out of them and hit them from all sides, because it's not looking too hot at the moment.
Hello guys, and welcome to episode 13 of my Closing the Trap campaign in WARNO, playing on the NATO side. Previously, we continued our attacks towards Nepomuk to stop them from using this to reinforce, and today we're probably going to be just doing more of the same. We have a few units on the backside we can use, for example the 3rd Battalion of the 20th Tank, so they can move up and make a couple of attacks, so we'll probably start by doing something like that. We can actually attack twice, and I would like to take out this unit down here, so we'll go ahead and hit them. I'm just checking that nothing is potentially reinforcing. That is fine, lovely. And we can also take out one of these. I don't think the chasseurs really matter that much. I think the recon's more important to destroy, so let's do that. Do we have enough action points? We do. Although, if we come under attack, we're going to have a severe lack of fatigue. But we can probably... Well, I was hoping I could still attack that, but apparently I can't. So I guess that's made up the mind for me. Got my recon here. I kind of want to maybe take out these guys. Let's have a look. So they've got one AMX-10, there's a bunch of P4s. It's not really a T-55 job, that. I'm a bit worried about leaving these on the front line as well if we get counterattacked. But let's see, is there anything else we can do here? It's a bit awkward in terms of... actually, yeah, what I could do... We move these back and we can move another unit into that position and use them to attack. That could be the smart thing to do. And then I just leave these guys like in here, for example, and then just shift these up a little bit. Okay, yeah, that looks like basically everything we're going to do, but what I can do now is use the 1st Battalion of the 57th to take out this unit. So let's do that. It says it's going to be a draw. It shouldn't be, because it's going to be me just running them down, I think. Yeah. It's quite a big map though. That's not very fun. So the difficulty with it being an open map is those P4 Milans are going to slow me down a lot. Maybe I just don't bother and we just go next turn. I would have liked to have played out another battle, but we'll probably have them counterattack, I imagine. So, since we've decided not to attack anything, let's have a look at the casualty list for this turn. So we have lost 0 battalions, 1,093 soldiers, 9 artillery, 88 tanks, 5 aircraft, 2 helicopters, and 231 support units. And the AI has lost 19 battalions, 6,896 soldiers, 217 artillery, 423 tanks, 2 aircraft, 182 helicopters, and 1,915 support units. That is a lot of losses. Alright, well, let's move on to the next turn. And, well, there we go. Here comes the counterattack. I love the way they just dispersed along the front line there. Like all of these units that were really low or disorganized recovered and just ran away. I'm going to have to be a bit careful about this. So we may move these guys to the left to just make sure that they don't get onto the road there, because they could just like run around behind us. That'd be a pain. Okay, so we've got the 2nd Cuirassier coming in with the helicopters. It's not so bad. These guys are a bit of a pain to deal with because the MX-30 BT Brennus has explosive reactive armor, so they have extra health. And they also have the electro-optical dazzler, which gives an ECM penalty to guided missiles, which is kind of rough as well. I think we're just going to do something like this. We'll just bring in... I don't know if I want to bring in tanks. Like these T-55s are just going to get chomped on by those. So I'm better off using HDGams from the Maluka of the BMP. We don't have any air support as well, which is unfortunate. Good map for us though. Really good map. Okay, nice. Let's go. So this is a good map because there's quite a lot of tree lines. We can set up here. We can set up here. We can even set up in here if we wanted to. So yeah, a lot of options. We can also cap both these sectors right from the start. There's a lot of pressure on them to keep pushing forwards. So what we'll do is we're just gonna throw a load of BMPs with Monostrelki over here. And we'll do the same probably on the right. I don't know if I want to go in here because it's kind of a bit dodge. Be better off just going on the side, I think, in here. Do I have much in the way of ATGMs? I do not. Got a bunch of recoilless. I pop them in there. I'll put some maybe here as well. Since these have the same RPG as the Monostrelki, I should just be using these. Because I don't think we're going to get much value out of the BMPs in this terrain. Yeah, let's just remove all of those. And that will allow us to bring in even more at the start. I'll make sure to bring in a military place with those. Probably want a leader with them as well, but not at the moment. See if we can get to that tree line with 6 of these. Do I want supply with them? Probably. Otherwise they're just going to run out of shots very quickly. We'll bring some V3S over. What about recon? We'll have some recon just like sit here. Have another one. Maybe on this road. I'm not sure what to do about this road though. Maybe I just have some units in this building. Let's just unload those there. And then we put some of these in that building. I kind of want to just make sure that we've got all of the approaches covered. Good. And then I think that's all of the main roads covered. There's maybe a little bit of a gap here that we could add some more stuff into, but let's just make sure I've got military police with our guys. Could put military police on the left as well, actually. Those will help keep the morale high. And then if I have spare points, we do leaders. And we will need a bit of AA, actually. Not to forget. I think these guys... No, they don't have any AA. These guys have AA. And I think what we'll do is we'll just have like one here, one or two on the edge of the town, and then one hanging out on this side. Okay. Oh, I did bring in a leader to the middle. It's just going to be in a bit of a risky spot, so we'll probably bring in a second one. Let's speed things up. I'm mostly using tanks on the ground, so they're going to be pretty slow. Means I probably could have pushed up a bit further here. And again, we don't want to win like super quick, because otherwise we'll be in a sort of a situation where we can't kill as much as we want. Oh, big boy artillery is that. Let's get some counter battery going. My military planes are probably dead. Let's just make sure that all of those get out of there, all the V3S get out of there, so I can see what's actually going on. Oh, come on, don't. Of all the things you kill. Cycle those out. That artillery coming in is pretty bad for us. Wait, what happened? Oh, the artillery hit it. Oh, that is a lot of stuff. What? Look at the blob. Okay. Good out. That's crazy, there were so many tanks there. But artillery is not good news. Didn't appreciate that there would be decent artillery to deal with. Where are they all going? And they come into the tree line there as well. Well, that was pretty wild. All those Monostraki just getting wrecked on that side, unfortunately. A wild, wild start. My Strela ran out of ammo. I'm hoping to hit those tanks nice and hard there. Oh, big kills. Big kills. Oh, the immediate counter battery. You're kidding. I hadn't even finished the rocket strike. No. Get out of there. Oh, boy. AI is not messing about today. Wow.
Na nohy, vojáci! Jsme připraveni táhnout až na Paříž. Pozor, máme do kontakt.
There's still more there. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, let's unload this boy. Hopefully he can get the kill. Just out of range. I'm gonna have faith in this Strela. I do not have faith in this Strela. There's so many tanks here. Hopefully we just ambush the crap out of them and hit them from all sides, because it's not looking too hot at the moment. Oh, we've run out of ammo. Oh no. Trading like territorials for these kills doesn't feel terrible though, so that's nice. Oh, maybe our counter battery is being counter batteried. Crikey, the blob is real. That was that was something else. There was so many. So many tanks around. We've got the AMXs in there. We did manage to kill quite a few, but there's still so many on the way. See if I can maybe just smash that area. I have to take up position in the next town. Oh, we're still being hit up here as well. Right, we need to like immediately move afterwards. Killed a couple of tanks with those. That was good. Maybe I can go the whole way up. These might be able to kill those. Yeah, this all died, unfortunately. Oh, and these are getting hit by artillery. Of course. Can we get into cover quickly? Like one more shot and they would have died, so I was quite happy to take them out then. Ah, we shouldn't have gone too far. Absolutely diabolical. I took a week off and I'm so rusty, apparently. Alright, well. Back we go with more Monostroki. And more Strelas, because there's still more Gazelle cannons. We are going to win in like 1 minute 40 anyway. And we have killed a lot of tanks, so it has been a relatively successful battle, but I feel like I've lost way more than I needed to. Wow. Oh, what a battle. What a battle. They didn't even come over on this side. We've got one more salvo we can make. With these rockets. So we're gonna smash those BT bring us on the helmet. Probably could have fired only half of the salvo, but
Máte rozkazy, pane?
okay.
Na první hodině
Gonna need some reinforcements in the middle.
Jednotka je připravená. Držte tuto pozici. Tank připraven. Jedeme plnou rychlostí. Rozkaz Slivovice vám neuškodil.
And the worst thing that happened here was there's this building, so all of my units here could shoot the ones that were shooting these guys in the back, but I couldn't jump out because they were being attacked as well at the same time. So it was really tough. Still in there. Does this one also have rockets, or did they lose them? Okay, yeah, we do have some more rockets. I should probably use them. Looks like they've managed to counter-cap every sector. Oh, one of my... Oh no, one of the Gavostikas is dead already. And the second one's probably gonna go down as well. What might be a good idea is... Oh no, we'll hit these again. It's a huge amount of dudes. We need to come like an inch closer. Kind of want to keep them in position while this fires as well. There we go. Beautiful. Gotta hope those hit the mark. These ones are getting kind of lucky on the bottom side. Artillery's hit those already. God, there's like, this artillery is nasty. It must be like AMX South ones or something. Oof. Yeah, really, really tough. Oh, run! The stun. The stun. No, not the stun. Get out of there! Quickly!
Na váš rozkaz.
I could kill. But this AMX B2 has just tanked so many hits. Yeah, those are the real nasty ones. And they're only 2 points each as well. As criminal. Absolutely criminal.
Panie, ano, panie. Dobrá práce, kluci. Po pár kilách, žádný problém.
The artillery is just doing so much damage.
Dobrá práce, kluci. Jsme připraveni ich rozdrtí na prach.
If I could kill some of it, that would be really good for us.
Stráč 2 připraven. Panie, ano, panie. Potřebujete palebnou podporu.
I didn't expect it because they didn't like bring a dedicated artillery unit, right? I think it's just part of the tanks, which is kind of rare for NATO units. On the PACT side, it's like normal for your like command tab to have some artillery, but in NATO, generally not. Unless I'm being silly and they did actually bring in artillery. Oh, they did. Okay, I just didn't read it correctly. Okay, never mind. That's my bad. That artillery just does so much damage. Yeah, it's AMX Half ones anyway. We know that much. Nice blob here again. Just smash this with a rocket strike.
Bez souře nic nemohu zahájit palbu, soudruhu. Potřebujete palebnou podporu. Tady se jedná, máte na vaši soudanice. Zadeďte nás vyzrát, jsme nic. Špatně vyzražíme. Cíl zničen. Přijďte, tady táta medvěd, nepřijďte nás. Potřebujete palebnou podporu.
I would really hope that rocket artillery would do more damage then, but it didn't. There's no way I haven't killed that. How many shots we're firing? They just counter battery me and like instant kill stuff. 122s are just so trash. I have to get like super close, I think.
Kam nás chcete poslat, soudruh? Potřebujete palebnou podporu? Tady ta smradský čert. Nepřítel spatřen.
Well, this is going a bit longer than I expected, honestly. We were in a good spot, but like it fell away from us. I'm just gonna target here. They keep coming out. Maybe a bit further back. Oh, the one shot! See, this is why I would usually move as soon as artillery is coming in, because just one direct hit is just going to smack you about. Really good hits here. Oh, the direct hits. So much artillery. I'm so screwed with this artillery. My artillery just does nothing. Maybe we just try and target things that we can see rather than trying to like shoot at things like that are far away. Like here, a couple of shells. We should just kill those. Are these all out of ammo? Oh no. Kidding me. Didn't realize they'd engaged. Thought the other ones, like the recoilless, had engaged, but not these. We're gonna have to be careful getting too close here. Gonna drive straight through onto my artillery. And I'm gonna be sad. barely have the supply for this. I'm going to try and reload these. Another good shot to be had there.
Áno, kapitán.
I'm going to turn off repairs and fuel.
Všetkým jednotkám tu otec Medveď. Nepriateľ videný.
So we can maximize ammo supply.
20 stupňov hore, pán! Kriste, nie zase my. Bojová rychlost, řidiči. Všem jednotkám, tady táta Medvěd, nepřítel spatřen. Jednotka je připravená. Držte tuto pozici. Jednotka je připravena. Budeme potřebovat krycí palbu. Dělostřelci, na váš rozkaz. O, zastěhli ma! Rozmazky čert, nepřijde spatřen. No a tak, jdeme. Máme rozkaz, chlapci.
I was really hoping that they would be in there, but they're not. God, they count up so fast.
Jsme připraveni je rozdrtit na prach. Na první hodině nepřátelský voják.
This blobbing from the enemy, right? Save me, yeah. Look how many troops there are, just like still in there. We're gonna hit them with a triple rocket strike.
Áno, súdruh.
Be glorious.
Zbraň připravená.
If my guys ever reload.
Všem jednotkám, tady táta Medvěd, nepřítel spatřen. Už abychom to měli za sebou. Řidiči, hoď na zpáteč. Ano, pane? Rozumím, předvídám. Ano, jsou. Tady táta Medvěd, nepřítel spatřen.
That was so satisfying. Like, I understand the AI is being a bit of a dirt here, but it's just very, very satisfying to kill these big blobs.
Co potřebujete, pane? Rozumím, meníme pozici, prepínám. Tady hrověd, máme vizuální kontakt s nepřítelem. Zbraň nabitá, připravená na
Alright, we'll try it one more time to try to hit some artillery. But those AMX Alpha 1s, they just seem to be so tanky. Or at least it's more because the 122 is just so weak at range. The dispersion is too big and their damage is too little.
Poručíku, bacha, granát! Rozumím, Angerek, jdeme!
Hey, we got one. Finally. Finally.
Připravená, paně. Máme ji! 20 stupňů hore, pán! Zbraň připravená. Tam máš rozkaz. Sud, tady hrověda. Máme vizuální kontakt.
Alright, 12 more kills to go.
Vypadá to, že jsme něco zničili. Jdeme.
You can see the damage there. How bad it is.
Na první hodině. Ano, nevím, jestli bojová rychlost, řidiči. Kurva, co tu stojí?
I think the best way to use these, generally speaking, is just like spread them out. Just use them to like harass the enemy.
Sergejna, rozumím. Pálíme na naše súratice. Tady hrověda. Máme vizuální kontakt. Vypláte se na útok. Na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů.
Just fire like 2 salvos and move.
Tam nás chcete poslat, soudruh?
That was nowhere near. Aim time is so crazy. Like they're already hitting that. Insane. We'll kill the Roland there, that's good. Hopefully kill those B2 Brennus. And that should be victory. Yep. Alright, we got there. That was getting a bit tight at the end, I'm not gonna lie. We lost a lot of dudes. Wow. I just did not expect, yeah, the AMX Alpha 1s were tearing me a new one, and yeah, one of those gazelles was a bit of a pain, but it's mostly just the AMX-30's B2 Brennus just like face tanking so many RPGs. Really, really difficult. Oh, and we're gonna have to do it again. Oh no. AMX B2s again. At least these aren't the Brennus, right? Where they don't have the extra front armor and stuff, so they're a bit lighter on armor, which is nice. They do have the chasseurs to back them up. Ooh, okay, let's have a look at the map for this one. It's the same map, okay, that's not so bad. Are they hitting the same unit? Oh, they are. That's not good for us because we're going to have way less units to deal with them. Yeah, all my territorials are getting kind of low. I don't know which one would be better to bring. Let's just check. Okay, they've just not got any units left. These guys have some units left. Okay, so it's those. I made good use of the territorials, I feel. Alright, we could bring in this unit. It's quite healthy. Has a bunch of tanks. There's this unit as well. Oh, Streltsy, actually, yes. We bring in Streltsy. Streltsy are huge here because they have RPG 7VLs with 18 penetration as opposed to my crappy RPG 75. Yeah, that's going to be big. Alright, it's going to be a tough fight because we are going to get hit by artillery again, but at least this is like kind of slow firing artillery, so, and it's also not armored, so it should be able to be countered. There's this one as well. Oh, these are a bit more scary. Yeah, they're actually very scary, but again, they're not armored, so we should be able to counter battery those. Okay, let's tactical battle, and we'll jump on in. Alright, another tough fight on our hands. We will try and get through this as quickly as possible with conquest points, I think, because I want to get caught in the situation I did last time where I was like, it's not so bad this time, right, to be honest, because the AMX-30B2 Brennus are just so much more scary. But, yeah, anyway. 2 sets of Streltsy there. We'll pop a unit of Streltsy. I don't know if I want to actually defend the far side of the sector. I feel like we just defend this one and this one. Or like completely defend the left side, like concede right a little bit. Because we have done this bit before. Let me just pop an HGM in there. So we have one, and there's another one here actually, surprisingly. Yeah, so where did these go? I will just move them over there. It's still kind of tempting to push up. Because I can get into this position as well, which is good. Yeah, we'll do it. I'm going to bring a leader with those, and we'll also bring in supply. Supply is going to be important to make sure those are reloaded. I think we get more though, right? We get 6 shots as opposed to 4, which is really nice.
Čerstvá dodávka chlastu a munice je na cestě.
Let's just put a few in this tree line this time. We got that road covered, this road covered, that one, this one kind of, this one a bit further back. Very good. We don't have to worry about helicopters this time, which is nice. Anything else? Maybe just a couple units of artillery just to get ahead on counter battery. Spread those out.
Zadejte nám souřadnice, soudruhu.
Off we go. Right, fingers crossed we can get through this with minimal casualties. The last battle was certainly a bit of a bloodbath. Probably the toughest battles we've had yet, because a lot of our units are damaged from the campaign so far, and therefore we don't have all the assets that we would have had at the start. Like a lot of the HGMs are dead, for example. In a lot of the units, we don't have the right like AT to deal with the heavy tanks, and now the heavy tanks are arriving. Like it was fine when we were dealing with AMX-10s, but now we're dealing with AMX-30s. It's a bit different. Well, it's very different. Let's just move these back so it's not getting those killed for free.
Jsme připraveni někoho odvést. Jsem rád, že někdo ví, kam jedeme. Je mi potěšením, pane. Pozor, máme tu kontakt. Bez chlastu bych tohle neutřídil.
Okay. Let's make sure that leader's shown.
Držte tuto pozici. Jestli přežiju, tak chci zase vidět slovácký roh. Co potřebujete, pane? Doktor! Máme jich! Připravený, paně!
The artillery's already coming in. Okay, I'm gonna just focus entirely on getting my artillery in this time around. Looks like I needed more, though. Alright, what's happening over here? We're still doing alright. Let's just cycle those out. We lost a Casualty there. This is just crazy. Alright, bring up the reserves to just help us out a little bit, and maybe get a couple more supply vehicles over here.
Ano, soudruhu. Uděláme to, soudruhu. Už to nevydržíme.
Alright, again, just continuing to focus on counter battery. I can get a few units in here and there, but well, the last thing we need is them to shoot us from the ridge. I don't know if these territorials can make it, but we'll try. Do you see how much easier it is in this situation? Like, we got Casualty versus AMX-30 V2s rather than like the Brennis variant with the extra armor and stuff. It's so much easier. still got the autocannons that can rip through my infantry, but yeah, we're just so much more lethal.
Ano, pane. Čekáme na váš rozkaz. Budeme rychlí, jak jen můžeme. Nažer se olova, parkante. Jsme kurva, tu stojíme, takhle nás dostanou. Čekáme na váš rozkaz. Nažer se olova, parkante. Připraven k dodání munice. Jedeme tam. Všichni ven, hned. Pozor na Němců.
Give me a lot more infantry this time around, so I'm kind of waiting for that to come towards us. We'll get the rockets ready. I mean, even these guns are kind of crappy, but better than nothing, I suppose. Old Russian guns.
Co potřebujete, pane? Rozumím, přepínám.
Let's jump forwards here, because there might be a good rocket opportunity.
Držte tuto pozici. Seberte si své sakupaky a jdeme.
Oh yeah.
Nepřátelský voják, 500 metrů.
Yeah, there is.
Tu se jedna, rozumím. Pálíme na vaše súradníky.
I'd like to bunch up in that corner, so we'll
Vypadá to, že
give them what for with our rockets.
Na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 připraven k přepravě. Nažer se olova, parkante. Máte rozkazy, pane?
See if we can jump forwards briefly.
Slyším, jak kolem mě sviští kulky. Na první hodině
They're all running away.
nemůže začít palbu soudruhu. Ano, soudruhu. Slyším, jak kolem mě sviští kulky. 20 stupňů hore, pán! Tu zastavíme.
More AMXs. Who'd have thunk it? It's just so many. We are getting some counter battery kills now, which is good.
Připravený i rozdrtí na prach. Ano, paně.
Also, it seems like these trucks are just in range to top them off. Only 50 seconds now until victory. And these AMXs keep coming around the corner, taking side shots. That one just straight through the front though. I mean, the RPG 7VL is just so much better. Like, just see how how different this is night and day between using an RPG 7VL and an RPG, what's it, 75 or whatever it is. That the, yeah, 75. They have 13 pen
Máte rozkazy na první hodině, nepřátelský voják, Angere, zemi!
Alright, well that's going to be a total victory. 102 kills, 6 losses, and that was a lot of tanks destroyed. Really good fight.
Soudruhu generále, logistika se zhroutila a opravárenské jednotky v týlu jsou přetížené. Musíte se rozhodnout, jak nasadit zbytky 9. tankové divize.
Logistics have collapsed. Commit what's left of the 9th Tank Division. Okay. So, Consolidated Combat Group, dissolve the shattered 17th Tank Brigade and transfer its remaining tanks, crews and command assets to the 14th, or send both the 14th and 17th, using what's left of their original forces. Each will return to the line at roughly 50% strength. I feel like a Consolidated Combat Group would be better.
Posily čekají na vaše rozkazy.
That way we have like 100% strength units, because we don't need like oh, that's so nice. Having like proper tanks. Oh boy, like, rather than T-55s. I mean, some of the Czech T-55s are really nice because they have 2,275 meter range, but like actually having some thick armor as well here is going to be so useful. That's huge. Okay. Well, we moved on to our turn. We've got our reinforcements, and now I think we'll just be like playing a little bit of clean up here, although there's still a lot of tanks to go. I mean, I thought I did a lot of damage. Apparently not. I only hit one of their battalions there. Wow. I guess it's like, is that company level? Regardless. The AMX-30B2 Brennis's are in a dire position, but the 4th Gracia are not. And they've got the 5th coming down as well now. Crikey, that's a lot of tanks. That is a lot of tanks. Well, yeah, unfortunately, it's been my time. We seem to still have a bit of a campaign on our hands. I was like, oh, we're going to deal with the rest of these units. It's all going to be job done. But that was some serious fighting today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.